Hello? What even happened? And how? How did that even happen? That wasn't even the gaming computer. That was the streaming computer. It just froze. The music went pop, and then everything just stopped, and then it wouldn't turn on. I had to flip the main breaker for twice. Whoa, what is even going on? And how come how come just turning it off and on again like 4 times helped? Yeah, there just wasn't like a signal. That is bizarre. Oh well. No, it didn't cause a blackout. Everything else worked. Literally, the computer still turned on. It just wasn't booting. Everything, it turned on. Like, the fan started spinning and everything else was working. It was just, it wouldn't boot. It was so bizarre. But you could maybe understand why I'm considering purchasing a new computer. Because this has been happening, this has also been happening like when I've been working on things. Just randomly, it just decides like, nah, I'm gonna turn off now. What's that all about? What's going on? Why? Why? Anyway, hey Trash Pandas. Now I don't even... wait, who was it that did the resubs before the end of the world? Oh, now we'll never know. Wait, I can look at it. I can look it up. Yeah, we had another computer crash. That's just par for the course now. Malteser and Mustang Sally with the resubs before the end of the world. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to back. Can you hear the game? Can you hear me? Yes? Yeah, son, both? Yes, son, both. Okay, good. So welcome back to this game. Game is a bit quiet. Yeah, it is kind of quiet. That's why I was asking. I could turn it up, but we'll see what happens when we get into the action. It is very quiet here in the hub world. As you can see, I've changed my character just a bit because, well, I didn't really like the hair that much in the end, and the more I looked at my character, the more I felt like my character was looking too much like my real life cousin, and I didn't want that, so I updated myself a little bit, and I think I actually made this hairstyle work. I spent a good half hour trying to modify the scalp, to make it not so flat and weird. I think it's okay. Look. This is me now. Aww. I like it. We still have our trademark triangle tattoos, of course. Everything else is as it should. Yes. I think it works. I fixed the makeup a little bit. I brought the mouth corners down ever so slightly because I thought they looked kind of goofy. So yeah, we got a nice little get up going. I've also gone to, I've gone back to, what's it called? Atlantis or whatever, the city, and just explored a little bit. So I have some new gear and stuff. I did like a side quest. Yeah, so I have this now, which is a unique saber. It's got poo-poo damage, but it makes everything bleed. And it stacks up to 6 times. So I just touch them and they just bleed to death, which is cool. And then I got this belt, which when I use a potion, it applies bees to nearby enemies. Which is strange, but good. Bees! Anyway, let's go do a main mission, though. What? Whoops. I don't even know what it does, but it says bees, so it's probably... Oh, shit! Look, it works! Not the bees! Nice. Right, so we have 2 main missions, and we have a bunch of side missions, but they're too high level for me. I do kind of want to go and do both of these. Find an alluvion that leads to the Arlathan forest. I think I need to go to the other place in the crossroads. So let's just go do that real quick. And then maybe we'll go to Docktown, I suppose. First, though, let's go to Crossroads. Ba 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 ba. Cross the road. Yes, please. On my week off from work, so I'll be able to watch as much as I want. Nice. As long as the computers don't randomly turn off, that is still a very likely scenario. But we'll see. I do have a cool cape now, though. I'm a little peeved that literally like 90% of all of the outfits I've been finding have been blue. But I guess that's just the crow theme. Look, this works now. The crow theme, and I've just been to the city, so I'll probably find other stuff.
Different spirits who will look the same.
As needed, dweller.
Right.
Informative as ever.